Hello guys, in this video we will have a quick overview on what TCP Reverse Shell means and why we need a reverse connection and what is a shell in the first place. Okay, so the best way to answer this question is to study the following topology or the following diagram. Let's say that we have an attacker connected somewhere on the internet, and on the right side we have our target here. So technically we have a PC which is fully patched and have a built-in firewall is enabled, and we have the corporate firewall is in place, and most likely that corporate firewall is integrated with an IPS module or an antivirus here. So now if you think about it for a second, how the attacker can access this protected PC, you will see that we have two major problems here. First, we need to bypass the built-in or the host-based firewall on the operating system, which is by default will block any incoming connection to that PC unless it's explicitly permitted, and the same rule goes for the corporate firewall here. But the question is, if we somehow find a way to send a malicious file to that user, or maybe trick him to visit our malicious website. So I will let me change the line here to blue. So if we find a way to trick that user to send a malicious file, or maybe we trick that user to visit our malicious website and download a malicious file, then in this case we may able to compromise that PC or maybe the whole network. So the idea here, in order to bypass the firewall rule restriction, the trick here is to make our target, which is in our scenario is the TCP client. So let me draw that for you. Okay, so the trick here is to make our target and in this case it's our TCP client is the one who will initiate the connection back to us. So in this case we are acting as a TCP server, and our target or our victim here is acting as a TCP client. And this is exactly what and why we need a reverse shell. Okay, so the second part of the question, what is a shell in the first place? So if we were able to initiate a CMD process on the target machine, which is the process for the command prompt on the operating system, and bind that process to a network socket, in this case it's called a reverse shell. Okay, so all in all, when we say that I sent a TCP reverse shell on port 123 to the target victim or to the target machine, so what does that mean? So this means once the victim runs the file, I'm expecting to receive a reverse TCP connection on port 123. So the destination port in this case is gonna be 123, and for sure we should be listening on this port. So this port should be open in our Kali machine here, and then after completing the TCP three-way handshake, we can send a certain command to that victim, makes the victim execute them and get the result back to us. Alright, so last word before moving to the next video. Keep in mind that a combination of social engineering and client-side attacks, which we explained here, are the most powerful types of attacks, and it's highly likely to get successful. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video where the fun begins. Thank you very much.